welcome back to my channel. I am Usia Malisa. If you are new here, thank you so much for popping by. Do not forget to like and subscribe, please. So guys, as we all know, it is Youth Month. Therefore, I have decided to do a Youth Month special where I interviewed a few young people about their academic journey and their career choices. So if you're in high school, if you're in university, or if you're at home still trying to figure out which career path you want to follow, then this video is for you. I hope this series of videos may help you out. But I do want to say something, that the journey to success and to your dream job or career is not always linear. Sometimes we have to be flexible. But enjoy. Today we have Ulunga Njaga, right?
Yeah.
Ulunga, how are you doing?
Great, yeah. How are you doing?
I'm good too, thank you. So today we're talking agriculture. So I don't know much about it. You are going to take us through the whole journey. But before we start, I want us to play a very short icebreaker.
Okay.
So I just ask you a question and then you answer like within a bit. Right. Okay, your favorite part of the day?
It has to be the night because I get to sleep.
Okay, I think everyone. I think that's for everyone. You get a ticket to go anywhere besides Africa.
I'll probably go to Venice in Italy.
Oh, okay, why?
I love the art.
All right.
I love the history behind Italy.
Mm-hmm.
I love Italian food, and I just love their style.
Have you tasted Italian food?
Yes, I have.
Ooh, okay,
We
nice.
got an Italian restaurant not far from my place, so
Mm.
just to relax, and it's
Okay.
never busy.
All right, nice. Okay, the last one. In your second life, you become an animal. Which animal and why?
I'll probably become let me say a dog, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I'll tell you why. Because I grew up in an environment where there are a number of dogs, and they protect us as a family.
Okay.
And for me, protection is everything. A sense of security is everything. A dog
Okay.
provides that.
Okay. All right, now I think it's time we dive in to our interview. So now I'm thinking of the word agriculture and I'm thinking green, I'm thinking plants, I'm thinking the land,
Yeah,
animals and everything. Can you just dive us in quick agriculture on kwenzeka ntoni, and also what do you do?
Yeah.
Because I know Ubangaba, you are a project manager, but in the agricultural sector.
Space, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, agriculture is quite diverse, I must say, and not as complex as people make it out to be, because we ate this morning. You have to thank the farmer.
Okay.
So you play a part in agriculture. So that alone tells you how long the value chain is within agriculture. We've got the farmer who produces the food. But before the farmer produces that food, they need a seed, they need a fertilizer, they need water, they need a lot of other stuff. And you get that from someone else. Before you consume the cornflakes you consume today, someone needed to process that.
Okay.
So you've got your agri processors as well. And then you've got your retailers who come and buy from the farmer or the processors. And that's where you get your food. So it's from farm to fork, let me put it that way. But in simple terms, I would say agriculture is simply the production of food, fiber, and feed. Food in the sense that you ate this morning, you ate food, but an animal needs to eat as well, so that's feed. You wearing clothes today, that's fiber. It comes from agriculture.
Okay.
So it's that simple. And in between, there's a lot that happens.
Okay.
Because you know for a fact that there are drier years where a plant won't necessarily grow to its optimal level because of lack of rain, for example. But you need to insure against that. So that's
Okay.
where I come in as a project manager
okay.
in crop insurance. Because oftentimes people ask me, what do you do? If I say to them, I'm in insurance, they just leave me and go to the next person, you know, because I sell insurance,
Okay.
but they don't understand the value of insurance.
So now, I'm just thinking of Eastern Cape right now. Do you think there are a way of insurance when, like,
In agriculture.
we do you think there are a way of insuring
Yeah,
crops
because-
and everything?
No.
Ne?
No. Well, a typical smallholder farmer or a subsistence farmer, whoever produces to consume, doesn't take into account that there is a need for insurance because for one, it's costly, you know, and they've got simple plots and very small plots. So for one to just insure their garden, they might lose more money than they would if they produced and there's drought and so forth. Because it's quite expensive due to a number of reasons. One of them, when there is a loss or when there is, say, kunesixhoxho, esibethe isityalo sakho sonke, someone needs to go and assess how much you've lost in terms of your yield. So that's money that is passed on by the insurer to the farmer, you know, so it becomes an expensive exercise. But you at least have to have quite a number of hectares or enough land for you to say, I want to insure and I can insure. But you also need to practice good agricultural practices,
Okay.
you know. So yeah, but I must say there's a gap, and a big gap, in understanding what crop insurance is, or agri insurance for that matter, what it is from a typical black farmer, you know. But the big commercial farmers and other big black farmers as well are well aware of crop insurance and the products that we have, and yeah, but there is a gap.
My eyes are opened. Okay, so now that we're talking about the Eastern Cape,
Yeah,
can you take us back? I'm sure Xhosa, I know that,
yeah.
and I'm very sure that you from the Eastern Cape. Can
The
you
rural
take us
Eastern
back, the rural,
Yeah,
right?
both rural.
I just want to find out of the connection, you know, agriculture, and you from the Eastern Cape. Can you take us back in how you grew up as Ulunga and your whole
Yeah.
journey of growing up, how it was at home back in the Eastern Cape, you know?
I grew up herding livestock, you
Listen.
know.
Okay.
Yeah, we had cattle at home, sheep, goats, even ducks and hens, and we have a garden rather. So we plant umbona wheat, corn, and some vegetables, you know. But more than anything, we planted to consume, not to necessarily sell.
Sale, yes.
You know. So when I was introduced to agriculture in high school, I thought to myself, because I didn't grow up from a rich family, but my grandparents did everything for us. So we didn't feel that we were poor. You know. So when I got to high school, I chose 4 subjects, or rather let me say grade 8 and grade 9. I was in a commercial high school.
Oh,
I wanted to be an accountant at some point. But because of some challenges in that high school, I had to go and enroll in another high school from grade 10 until grade 12. That's when I challenged myself towards science and scientific subjects. I went for physical sciences, I went for life sciences, agricultural sciences, and mathematics. So my teacher used to believe in a number of us, and he somehow influenced a lot of us to look into agriculture. I think he was a prophet or something, because now everything is about agriculture.
Okay.
Yeah, he influenced a lot of us to consider agriculture, and we went for it. But I actually didn't like it at the beginning, because I felt like it will take me back to some of the traumas I experienced. Like if you had cattle, you need to climb mountains to get your cattle home. And if Abuyanga Nayo, there is a punishment waiting for you. You know?
Yeah.
So that's why for me, this thing of hiking isn't really something I'm very fond of, because it takes me back, you know. So yeah, I went for those subjects, and after that I went to the University of Fort Hare, enrolled for BSc in Agricultural Economics. And yeah, after that I went for my honors. I went for my master's again in the same subject line, BSc Agri-Economics. Then I worked for the Department of Agriculture for a year. Then I joined the current my current employer. Yeah.
Okay, the one that you currently in.
Where I'm in now. Yeah.
Okay.
And this is where they also gave me the opportunity to go and do my postgrad diploma in project management. So that's how I became project manager, or rather a fully fledged project manager, because that's where I started anyway. Yeah.
Okay, I hope I don't forget to ask about that, because I wanted us to come back to that. So I'm thinking now, in high school, so you say your teacher yanifaka kwinto ye agriculture. Can I ask, what was the dream?
From my side?
Yeah, what did you want to be?
You know, I wanted to be many things, Sia, and I'm saying this because I don't think I got the right guidance from primary school to high school.
And I think that's something that happens to us a lot.
Yeah.
And then going back to e-project management now, I want to ask, as an employee, right, how important is, upskilling? Because I think we have this thing, Tina, ufumana umsebenzi, and then you relax. And then next week, there is a post, umsebenzini, and you have nothing. How important is uhlala ready, getting higher?
You know what I always say to my peers? I always tell them that you might have the greatest qualification, but if you don't have, well, a qualification will give you a skill, but if you don't have the right attitude, you probably will be stuck in one place. And the attitude in this case will open doors for you and allow other people to get into your space. When I say other people, the right people, mentors and people who see potential in you, and people who will see what you can close a certain gap within the company. You need to be needed by a company to feel welcomed and feel a sense of belonging.
Yeah.
And in order for you to be in that space, you need to upskill yourself. I always say that if I knew what I know now, I probably would have went for a number of short courses instead of enrolling for a master's degree. I'm not regretting the master's degree. It has done a lot for me, but I feel like in the space that I'm in now, I probably would have been someone who's, say, an expert now in risk management. Because if you're in insurance, you have to know the principles of risk management. If I knew then what I know now, I probably would have went for that. And a lot of other things as well, that feed onto the current position that I'm in now, because the opportunities that I see that are out there are probably will take me to the next level once I tap into that. Yeah, and for me, upskilling is everything. But when you upskill, be strategic. Don't just upskill for the sake of upskilling. Look at the gaps. Look at where you want to go. Tap into your purpose before you commit into anything. That's
deep. That's deep. I'm thinking of that, high school kid right now who doesn't know even about this, job of yours. I'm thinking of that varsity student who also has maybe is studying agriculture, but I got an idea about what's the way forward. Because that's something that Tina Bantu Bamnyama is you know. And then also kukhona la muntu uhleli endlini and is trying to discover themselves, but what can I do with my life, what can I do, you know. And then uyazama ubala careers and stuff.
If they have land,
and
if they have land, then they're in the right space.
hey bana. Do you have land?
No,
okay.
for production.
Okay. But yeah, so now I'm grateful that you came and then you explained. It opened my eyes, especially when you started saying, okay, it's from to fork.
Production, farm to fork, yeah.
That one. When you said it's from farm to fork, I'm like, okay, I get this thing now. So Lunga, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. People are going to know about the agriculture, are going to know about crop insurance, are going to know about even, you know, project management and the importance of upskilling when USEM 17. So yeah, thank you so much.
And I think if I were to just leave a few words to anyone who's still in limbo.
Okay.
In limbo, who doesn't know what they want to do or where to start. I'd always say there's always that greater instinct within you that tells you, Uguti, you want to be this person, but you don't know what qualifications you need to be there. You need to know, for one, that education will always be your first goal. I'm saying that because imfundo iyavula. I don't have a qualification for risk management or insurance, but at least I'm in the sector. I'm privileged, all of them. But you might be in IT and excel at what I do than I am excelling. It's because it's your calling, for one, and it's something that you were disciplined in ensuring ukuthi uzafika apha mufika njani na. You've always committed yourself towards getting or tapping into your purpose and also getting that qualification and getting that job. But the good thing about the agriculture is wherever you are, you've got a role to play. And whatever qualification you have, you've got a role to play. You know? Take for example, someone who's in the legal space.
Okay.
There are compliance issues in relation to agriculture. You can tap into agriculture and share all of them because we need the legal minds. Someone who's in the accounting space, we need them as well. There are claims, for example, in insurance. When you put on your claim, someone has to calculate that claim, you know. And someone who's in IT, we need to move to the next level, fourth industrial revolution. It's something we'll talk about probably in your next episode and so forth. But we need such people in this space as well. So when we say the agri-value chain is quite long, what we're basically saying is you've got a role to play with whatever qualification you have. You just need to understand what you want and go all out to get whatever you want.
Okay, right, Lizivele. Thank you so much, Lunga, once again. I just want to say to that kid that is still in high school, that one is still in varsity, and that one's still in limbo, that don't just sit down, research, because it's something that now I experienced getting out of high school and I didn't know what to do. Internet was there, but you know. So that's it for our show today, and thank you so much. See you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share it with your friends and families. Thank you.